Hi guys, ik ben nu onderweg naar het HarperCollins gebouw, want vandaag is de dag voor de Ultimate Geek Party. Het laatste boek van Holly Smale. Die mogen wij vandaag in ontvangst nemen. Binnenkort komt hij uit. En daardoor hebben ze een enorm grote party gehouden. Ik heb gehoord dat er cupcakes zullen zijn. Ik heb gehoord dat er mocktails zullen zijn. We mogen er interviewen. En stiekem ben ik ook een beetje enthousiast. Niet alleen maar om Holly Smale te zien. Want de vorige keer dat ze in Nederland was, kon ik er niet bij zijn. Heeft ze wel mijn boek gesigneerd. Maar helaas kon ik er niet bij zijn. Dus ik ben heel erg blij om nu te zien. Maar ook een beetje, ik ben heel erg blij om naar het HarperCollins gebouw te gaan. En natuurlijk ga ik alles filmen en het jullie allemaal laten zien. Ik heb er zin in. Mijn haar zit een beetje wild. Maar ik ben nu in het HarperCollins gebouw. Het is gorgeous hier. Als je hier ook echt naar buiten kijkt. We zitten op de 17e verdieping. Je kan bijna over heel Londen heen kijken. Hier achter mij gebeurt het allemaal. De party voor Holly Smale's laatste boek, Forever Geek. Ze is daar een foto aan het maken en ik mag haar zo direct eventjes interviewen. Ik heb er echt heel veel zin in.
Because Holly chose HarperCollins to be her home and Harriet's home, and that's an amazing thing. And we're also lucky that you love Harriet and Holly as much as we all do. And I just did a little tally downstairs on sales, and I'm happy to say that we're up to 1 million sales worldwide. So congratulations! And I think you'll all agree that Holly's writing is a bit like the Australian sunshine, and whenever I dip into one of her books it makes me feel really, really happy. I wish I'd had Holly when I was growing up, and I could also have met her, which I know you all have done, and it's brilliant to see you all having your photographs done and then your nails done, and you all look great. It's just fantastic. So without further ado, it gives me great happiness and fortune to introduce the ones, the only, the best, the original Holly Smale.
Hi guys, how are you? Okay, I'm going to do that again. Hi!
Hi!
This is the strangest thing about writing, because we tend to be quite introverted as writers, and we sit in corners in the darkness and write books, and then they go, well done, now you have to go out and talk to hundreds and hundreds of people at the same time. So it's not necessarily something that I'm very good at, but I'll do my best. And if you're wondering if I'm like Harriet, I did just knock over a waitress, so yes, I am. So who here reckons that they're kind of geeky? Who would consider themselves a geek? I'm going to put my hand up firmly. When I was younger, I was the geekiest kid in school by a long shot. I had posters of dinosaurs, I had collections of rocks, I corrected everyone's grammar, I took a chalk and I went up to the teacher's board and I corrected my teacher's spelling. And as a result, I wasn't the most popular kid at school. But the thing I loved most was books. So books were my first passion, and from the age of about 5, I used to carry the faraway tree around with me constantly. I slept with it, I ate with it, it was completely falling apart and battered, but I didn't care because it was my first best friend. And at that age, I decided that I was going to be a writer, so I decided very, very early on. And I started writing immediately. Even when I couldn't really write, I would write books about
tripping over my head and my heart. Don't think I'll be the
Op dit moment is Holly nog steeds aan het signeren. Ik zal je even laten zien hoe lang die rij is. En we zijn al een tijdje bezig. Maar het is heerlijk gezellig, heerlijk zonnig. En ik ga gewoon wachten totdat mijn beurt is. Hiya, we're here with Holly at the Ultimate Geek Party for her very last book. And I was lucky enough that I could ask her a couple of questions.
Go for it.
So how did it feel having this major party for your last book?
It was really emotional actually. I didn't think I was going to get weepy, but I did. I had a bit of a cry. It's just been amazing to meet so many amazing readers, and they're just the smartest, coolest girls in the entire world. So yeah, it's been the perfect way to end the series.
That's very cool. I had a couple of friends of mine who had a couple of questions for you as well.
Yes.
So how did the characters come to you?
Some of them are based loosely on people I've met or I know, or people in my family. And sometimes they're based on people that I might have met for an hour 10 years ago, but I've just remembered sort of things about them. And a lot of them are amalgamations, and some are just completely new and they just turn up in my head and I want to write them the way they are. So yeah, it's kind of a hodgepodge. But character writing is my favourite thing about writing, really. Creating these brand new people that live and breathe.
So what comes first, the story or the characters?
Well, the story is always based on Harriet's character. So Harriet's personality and the way of looking at the world is always first, and then I build the story and the plot line from that. And then obviously everybody else is living, but I have to try and make sure that there might be secondary characters, but they're still as important as Harriet. So, but the plot normally takes shape because of who Harriet is. So it's always her character that comes first.
Alright, cool. So, are you a true geek girl?
I am. I'm incredibly geeky. She is. My mum. Thanks. I am geeky. And I think as I've gotten older, I've just stopped worrying about it so much and just kind of embraced it. But yeah, I think there's a bit of geek inside everybody, to be honest. But some people are a bit more obvious about it.
So, how about Nick? Would you fall for Nick in real life?
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, he's amazing. I wanted to create a character that was quite old-fashioned in a way, quite like Jimmy Stewart, very calm, very kind, very considerate, funny but in a very kind of laid-back way. And yeah, I think he's an amazing character. I love him. So yeah.
What was your favourite book to write in the series?
They've all been really amazing in different ways. So book 2 I loved writing because it was Japan, that's my favourite country, and I've got some anecdotes.
So jealous.
Yes, it's amazing, it's brilliant. And obviously book 1 was when I first met Harriet, so that's very special. Book 3 was a lot of fun to write, and it was just very easy, it came very easily. All of the books have been incredibly satisfying, but I think the end book has been the most emotional to write, just because I have to tie up all these stories that I started over a decade ago, and making sure that I give all of my characters a satisfying ending, rather than just one.
Fair enough. Alright, well, thank you so much. Looking forward to your new project.
Thank you.
Can't really say much about.
Yes, at some point soon I will be able to.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, it's brilliant.